In a vibrant virtual studio, Chikandi greets the audience with a warm smile. Chikandi introduces himself. Welcome to Starbound. My name is Chikandi, and I'll be your narrator today. The studio subtly morphs, revealing fleeting visions of diverse fantasy and sci-fi realms. Rapid cuts flash scenes from Sunspire Academy and Freyrin and Rimiki, highlighting Starbound membership benefits. Chikandi explains, nearly 500 supporters get early access to our stories, including brand new episodes of Sunspire Academy and Freyrin and Rimiki. He encourages, if you'd like to unlock early access and support future episodes and new series, just tap join below to become a Starbound member. The virtual studio brightens, spotlighting Chikandi. Chikandi smiles, ready to begin. Now, let's dive into today's story. In the dimly lit dorm, Zaraxis is hunched over a holographic display, lost in the intricate dance of equations and diagrams. He mutters under his breath, completely absorbed in his interdimensional astrophysics research. The room buzzes with nerdy ambition as Zaraxis remains oblivious to the world outside his studies. A sharp knock shatters the silence, pulling Zaraxis from focus. The door slides open, revealing a creature with pale yellow fur above its head, moving with unnatural confidence. The creature stares expectantly, disrupting the dorm's quiet. I reel, thrown off balance by the sudden appearance of the creature. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting anyone. Are you here for the, Advanced Theoretical Combat Strategies seminar? Mistaking its alien curiosity for understanding, I launch into a complex lecture, filling the room with diagrams and equations. In his austere room, Zaraxis sits hunched over a textbook, lost in thought. A ripple of distortion in the air heralds an unexpected arrival. Zaraxis, startled, demands, "What are you, and what are you doing in my room?" The mysterious figure resolves into Vince, a young man completely at ease, despite the tense atmosphere. Vince nonchalantly reveals, "Oh, didn't the administration tell you? You're getting a roommate." With a disarming smile, he introduces himself. "I'm Vince, human, male, 16. Nice to meet you." Zaraxis stares blankly at Vince, struggling to grasp the truth. "Human?" Zaraxis asks, his voice barely a whisper. Vince confirms, "Yeah, from Earth. Third planet in the Sol system." In the dimly lit dorm room, Jax trembles, his gelatinous form quivering with rising dread. Panic surges within him as he reads the assignment on his datapad. His voice a strained whisper. Jax cries, "A Death Worlder? This can't be happening." Jax cautiously enters the bustling school cafeteria, a sea of alien faces swirling around him. His gaze falls upon a boisterous group of Death Worlders, their laughter echoing through the hall, stirring old fears. He shrinks back, whispering, "They resent my certainty, my future." Jax cautiously steps into his dorm room, the air thick with anticipation. A figure stands silhouetted against the faint glow of a desk lamp, its presence commanding. Liam turns, an aura of raw power radiating from him as he greets Jax. "You must be Jax. I'm Liam." Zaraxis stands amidst the flawless order of his dorm room, a sanctuary of precision. Vince's arrival shatters the calm, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. Zaraxis erupts in protest. "No, absolutely not. This is unacceptable. I refuse to." Before Vince can utter a word, Zaraxis frantically speaks into a data crystal. "Principal Shihaza, this is Zaraxis. There's been a terrible mistake with my room assignment." Vince steps forward, hands raised in a gesture of peace, but Zaraxis shouts, "Stay back!" Vince extends his hands in a gesture of peace, trying to convey he means no harm. He takes a hesitant step forward, carefully watching Zaraxis' reaction. Zaraxis cries out in alarm, "A Category 15 Death Worlder in my room. I need an immediate reassignment or I'm withdrawing." In the dimly lit school hallway, Vince extends his hand towards Zaraxis, his face a mask of earnest pleading. His voice cracks with desperation as he implores, "Seriously, just give me 5 minutes." The dim light casts long shadows, underscoring the isolation of Vince's desperate plea. In the stark school hallway, Zaraxis' body language screams terror as she stumbles back, her eyes wide with fear. Her trembling form is mirrored in the cold linoleum under harsh fluorescent lights. She cries out, "Don't come near me." Echoing footsteps grow louder, signaling an ominous approach. Principal Shihaza appears, her unnatural pale green skin and lack of eyes creating a disturbing image. Her antennae twitch, focusing intently on Vince and Zaraxis as she demands, "What is going on here?" In the intergalactic school dorm room, gravity-adjusting furniture subtly shifts as Zaraxis stares, eyes wide with disbelief. The holographic assignment notification hovers, casting a soft glow on Zaraxis' shimmering scales. Zaraxis exclaims in disbelief, "They've assigned me a Category 15 Deathworlder as a roommate. This must be an error." Vince walks cautiously down the intergalactic school hallway, his nervousness evident as alien students cast wary glances his way. Vince nervously approaches Zaraxis, hoping to make a friendly introduction. "I was just trying to introduce myself, but he kinda freaked out before I could," Vince explains, a hint of frustration in his voice. In the principal's office, Principal Shihaza, a figure of wisdom with multiple eyes, presides from behind her grand desk. Zaraxis stands before her, visibly agitated, as Principal Shihaza calmly explains, "This was my plan, to fix what's wrong in this school. Like the bullying you've been experiencing, Zaraxis. No one else knows yet that a human has been accepted here." Principal Shihaza's tone shifts, her expectations clear. "I have high expectations for you. Your admission might be exactly what this school needs, though I didn't expect such a strong reaction from you." In Principal Shihaza's sterile office, I stand, acutely aware of my unease. I stammer, "It's not that I think all Deathworlders are bad, it's just my experiences." Principal Shihaza proposes a test. "Share the room for one night. Tomorrow, I'll approve a new assignment." Entering the shared room, my face twists in disgust at the Spartan furnishings and unwelcoming atmosphere. I cautiously approach my bed, meticulously avoiding contact with anything, a visible shudder of revulsion coursing through me. With a sigh of resignation, I drop my meager belongings onto the bed, overwhelmed by the unbearable reality of my situation. In the heart of the library, I seek refuge among towering bookshelves, the scent of aged paper and leather a comforting balm. I open Moby Dick, its brittle pages a silent invitation to escape, yet the shadows of a recent deal still linger. The knot of unease tightens. Tonight, I find solace in stories, a temporary sanctuary from the haunting shadows. In a bustling hallway, Vince confronts Zaraxis, the air thick with unspoken tension. Vince's challenge pierces the silence. "Where are you going?" Zaraxis responds coolly. "The library." Vince discovers Zaraxis making a nest among the towering bookshelves. The library lamps cast long, eerie shadows as Vince approaches. Vince speaks softly, offering to leave. "I don't want to cause trouble. If you've had bad experiences with Deathworlders, I get it. I'll go. If someone needs to sleep in the library tonight, it should be me." Zaraxis sits among his friends, the weight of recent events heavy in the air. The classroom door creaks open, Vince slinking in, attempting to fade into obscurity. Zaraxis' eyes narrow, following Vince's every move, his mind a tempest of conflicting emotions. Mr. Hex stands tall, knowledge radiating as he addresses his diverse class. Before them, holographic diagrams illuminate the room, captivating most, but Zaraxis' attention is elsewhere. "Mr. Hex gestures. Go ahead." Mr. Hex poses a chilling question to the silent classroom, a disturbing glint in his eye. The silence hangs heavy as Mr. Hex asks, "In a purely academic scenario, if one were to kill a human, what would be the most effective method?" Vince sits motionless, his face obscured by shadows, while Zaraxis watches him with cold indifference. In the classroom, Mr. Hex, oblivious to the lurking figure, explains human vulnerabilities with unyielding seriousness. Zaraxis watches Vince intently, seeking any sign of reaction. Mr. Hex details the fragility of humans. "Excellent question. Humans rely heavily on oxygen cut off their supply, and they're incapacitated quickly. They're strong, but their bones are more fragile than most Deathworlders. Targeted strikes could be effective." A kaleidoscope of alien students fills the classroom, their vibrant forms buzzing with anticipation. A student speaks, suggesting, Perhaps we could conduct a seminar, have every species theorize how to defeat a rogue human. The room buzzes with renewed energy as the students consider the challenge of theorizing the defeat of a rogue human. The classroom vibrates with unsettling ideas as students discuss claws, poison, and psychological warfare. Vince, a hooded figure, remains silent in the shadows, an enigma amidst the disturbing seminar. Beneath the surface, a subtle flicker of internal conflict betrays Vince's hidden turmoil. Mr. Heeks raises his hands, trying to end the seminar, but a palpable tension fills the classroom. Vince suddenly stands, dramatically pulling back his hood, his declaration echoing through the silent room. "I'm human, Vince, from Earth, as I said to my roommate yesterday." The classroom descends into chaos, students consumed by terror. Mr. Heck stands frozen, his face a study in shock and disbelief. Amidst the pandemonium, Vince rises, his calm demeanor a beacon of hope. Vince stands before the class, his voice calm yet resolute. He moves among them, meeting each gaze, gently dispelling their doubts. "None of your ideas would work. Our bodies, our minds were tougher than you think." Vince returns to his seat. The classroom falls silent, and anticipation hangs in the air. A student tentatively raises a hand, signaling the start of an eager inquiry. Do humans really fight each other all the time? Deathworlders gather, their skepticism palpable in the sterile conference room. Vince stands firm, a beacon of calm amidst the Deathworlders' doubt. A Deathworlder challenges, "Do you really adapt to multiple climates?" Vince gestures towards a holographic display, showcasing Earth's diverse landscapes. Vince explains humanity's survival. Humans survive by adapting, not evolving. Vince elaborates on humanity's adaptive tools. Clothing, shelter, and agriculture allow humans to overcome environmental challenges. Vince stands, presenting holographic displays of human feats, detailing adrenaline's effects on the body. Humans defy limitations in the holographic clips, showcasing extraordinary strength and survival. The Deathworlder watches, initial skepticism replaced by awe, whispering, "Adaptation, a curious strength." In the dimly lit observation room, Syraxis watches Vince on the monitor, his face etched with disbelief and concern. Silhouetted figures stand in the shadows, silently observing Vince's reactions on the screens. Syraxis murmurs, his voice barely audible, "This isn't how it was supposed to go." Syraxis's face is a canvas of growing anxiety, every line deepened by dread. He shifts, his unease palpable as he glances at his colleagues, seeking reassurance. "He impressed them," Syraxis whispers, the subtle sound of a heartbeat, amplifying the rising tension. The observers, previously detached, now fix their gazes on Vince, their professional masks unable to conceal their sudden curiosity. The air in the observation room grows heavy with unspoken questions as all eyes remain locked on Vince. Syraxis declares, "Suddenly, Vince isn't the outsider anymore. He is the center of attention."